going on, guys? It's your boy John the Liquidator coming back with another video, and the battle for QB1 is 24 hours away. Guys, for this one here, we got to go all the way up to Cleveland. Let's get it. Let's go. This battle is about to be legendary. Former Colorado Buffaloes quarterback Shedeur Sanders will face off against former Clemson University quarterback Deshaun Watson for the start of the 2026 season. And y'all know we got to kick it old school. Shedeur Sanders, he stands 6 feet, 2 inches tall. He's currently 212 pounds. Then we got to talk about Deshaun Watson. He stands 6 feet, 3 inches tall. He's currently 223 pounds. Former Houston, Texas, former starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. Now, will Shedeur Sanders get this job done? I personally believe he will, and he will do it in a flashy but respectful way. Scrape the plate of Deshaun Watson. Now, there is big-time news coming out of Cleveland. Now, this isn't my opinion. This isn't a theory. This is credible and certified reports that is saying that Deshaun Watson has made it his business to get acclimated with Todd Monken, with OTAs right around the corner. What does this mean? Let's see what this article says that it means. Courtesy of AZ Sports, is being reported that NFL Insider dropped the key Cleveland Brown quarterback update on Deshaun Watson. A combination with Todd Monken, a very important mandatory minicamp is coming up for the Browns quarterback battle. NFL Insider Jeremy Fowler dropped the key update on where Deshaun Watson stands, and that is the biggest conversation of the day, is what is the relationship between Deshaun Watson and Todd Monken. We know a lot of players in the locker room has not been so welcoming to Todd Monken. We have been hearing things about Myles Garrett not being welcoming, and many others. Could that be why Joe Paterno didn't come back yet? Not saying that he isn't going to return, but it don't look like he will. It's being reported that the Cleveland Browns will hold their mandatory minicamp June 9th through the 11th, and it's been all an important few days for the starting quarterback competition. It's not out of the realm of possibilities that the Browns will have a starting quarterback named after OTAs. Now, we heard Todd Monken state he want to get this stuff done before training camp. He want to have his quarterback for sure bucket, locked in, ready to go before training camp. It goes on to say Cleveland has Deshaun Watson around for the 2026 season. And if it's one person on his roster that is guaranteed a spot, no matter what in his quarterback room, it is Deshaun Watson. He is still under a heavily financial contract with the Browns. Goes on to say then his career is up in the air where he'll be playing next, but Shedeur Sanders is his biggest threat for the job, with Dylan Gabriel and rookie Taylor Green rounding out the room. There hasn't been a lot of time for the new coaching staff to work on the field with their entire team, so OTAs will be a very key point. Not only just OTAs, the preseason, we gonna get a chance to see if Shedeur could beat out Deshaun Watson definitively. A lot of people don't think Shedeur Sanders could get it done. Me personally, I believe when you made of greatness and you come from greatness, great things happen. And I think Shedeur having that backing behind him, anything is possible. The article goes on to say the latest update on the Browns quarterback, Deshaun Watson, is more fuel to the fire of where this is going. Watson getting to come back from an injury to work with a new coaching staff in Cleveland. Well, Monken replacing Kevin Stefanski was big for him, bro. His first time getting a chance to coach. Now, ESPN Jeremy Fowler delivered a promising update on how Watson and Monken or working together. Now, before Jeremy Fowler said any of this, no one knew the relationship between Deshaun Watson and Todd Monken. He went on to say, I'm told he's hit it off with Monken, who's got off an offensive concept. So some elements that Watson has run the pass and been his best at, Fowler stated in a recent Sports Center report. So ESPN is definitely talking about this. Now, do I believe that the Shedeur Sanders versus Deshaun Watson story is going to be as big as it was last year? We have yet to see that. I don't know. Will it be as big for his media attention? But what I can say is that people is definitely going to be talking about it. And my thing is, whatever decision Todd Monken comes up with after this, it is going to affect the Cleveland Browns locker room, whether it's Deshaun Watson or Shedeur Sanders. And it could affect it in a good way or it could affect it in a bad way. But let's finish reading. It say health has been Watson's biggest issue in Cleveland over 4 seasons with the Browns. Watson has played in just 19 total games, and he's never played more than 7 in a season. Between the initial 12-game suspension, shoulder surgery, and Achilles injury, it's been a real problem for Deshaun Watson to stay healthy and stay on the field for the Browns, even when he has the product. Even when the product hasn't even been good enough. Now, we know Andrew Berry made it his business to provide good pieces for whoever the quarterback may be. With a solid draft class, these wide receivers are young, hungry, ready to make names for themselves. Then we got Jerry Jeudy wanting to prove himself for the 2026 season, coming off a just terrible 2025 year. It goes on to say Monken and the Browns have to go wherever to whoever gives them the best chance to win in 26. If Watson is that guy, it is because the staff believes in his ability over the rest of the room. After going 5-12 last year, even with the new staff, there's pressure for this team to show some growth. The quarterback position will have the biggest impact on everything. And I truly believe it is definitely going to have an impact on their locker room. People can say what they want. When it comes to this decision, this is going to be the biggest decision of Todd Monken's career. Because if he do not make this right, I don't believe Todd Monken will get another head coaching opportunity. See, everybody missing that element. Todd Monken has to get this right to remain head coach caliber. We don't want to see Todd Monken being an offensive coordinator again. I don't want to see Todd Monken being an OC again. If Todd Monken, who everybody say he is, he deserves his opportunity to be a head coach. And this is his opportunity finally being the head man in charge to get it right. And if he don't get this right, it could very much affect him becoming a head coach again. So I pray that he get this right. And I pray it's Shedeur Sanders. Y'all get down in the comment section. Thank you guys for all the love and the support. And until next time, man, shake the damn haters off. I'm out of here, y'all.